Shalom, friends, and welcome. Ever since last Shabbat, I have been thinking about one of the verses we read on Shabbat morning. It was from Shemot, or Exodus, chapter 33, verse 19, where Moses addresses God. He challenges God and he says, you want me to lead these people, you want me to go forward, but I don't know you. I haven't gotten to know. I want to know more about you. I want to know your qualities. God answers. And he says, Ani a'avir kol tuvi al panecha. I will pass before you, and all my goodness will pass before you. All of what is good, tov, all of what is good will pass before you. But what does that mean? Is God planning on letting Moses see God's intention, God's well-being, God's grace? All of those are possible answers. But it hit me this morning as I came into our preschool, as I do every Tuesday morning. And I was greeted by the smiling faces of our students, their bright eyes, their affection and their love as they welcomed me to the classroom with, "Hi, Rabbi." And at that moment, I felt the answer to this puzzling verse. You see, I had seen and have seen God's goodness in their eyes, in their enthusiasm, and in their happiness for yet another day of existence in this world. They were reflecting back to me God's goodness. So I can't answer the question of what exactly Moses saw on that day, but I can answer that for all of us, there will be moments of witnessing God's goodness. God tells Moses, "I will proclaim before you my name, and the grace that I grant, and the compassion that I show." Grace and compassion are those loving qualities that God presents to Moses and to all of us. If we'll only learn to open our eyes to see what is right there in front of us, smiling at us, greeting the world, and appreciating for a moment the gifts that we've been given, the unexpected gifts that we've been given that we don't even sometimes recognize or acknowledge. It's God's goodness passing before us. God also goes on to tell Moses, you can't see me, a human being can't see me and live. But I would add to that until we train ourselves and learn how to see God's goodness, to see the grace and compassion and the happiness that exists in this world, we're not living either. We can't live unless we can see that, unless we can acknowledge that, unless we can feel that, whether it be in children or in the art or in the sunshine that surrounds us. Or maybe it's in the warmth of a fire on a cold day, or the comfortableness of our dry home on a wet day. God's goodness can be there with us. And when we see it, when we acknowledge it, when we know that it's a part of us, we do live. We live and we don't die. Friends, we're going to move to the mourner's kaddish now, and I invite you to join with me. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbam. B'alma divrei chirutei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbam mevarach le'olam le'amei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitboar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yidadar v'yidaleh v'yidalal shemei dekudisha b'richu. Li'ela min kol berchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechamata. Damiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlomo Rabba min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the one who makes peace above bring peace soon to our world. And let us say, Amen. Have a good evening, everyone.